Hey fam, welcome back to Raw Reviews. Today we are doing a declutter. So I've actually already picked the items that I'm going to declutter for January or for this point of time. But I just wanted to go through them with you and show you what I have, why I'm decluttering it, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's declutter. Okay, so first let's start off with the miscellaneous items. So first we have from First Aid Beauty the Hello Fab Coconut Micellar Makeup Melter. It says it dissolves all makeup, even long wear, safe for sensitive skin. So as you guys saw from my last video, I believe, or one of the videos before, First Aid Beauty is in the gray area for cruelty free, so I just don't want to use them anymore. I've never used this product, so I feel like it can go to a good home. Next, I have these two chopsticks. I love the medicated chapsticks. They work so well for my dry lips. I haven't found anything that works quite like these. When I looked these up, it said chapstick was cruelty free, but I don't see a lot of, like, it's hard. It's one of those things that I think people don't think about. I actually got new ones because these expired in, one says expired in September 2019 and the other says December 2019, and I didn't realize it. They still seem to work well, but I went ahead and bought new ones. So these are going to go in the trash. Next, I have these two Ofra Cosmetics products. They are from, I think, like 2019 or 2018 Christmas. This one is their Snuggle Up Blush Highlighter Duo Compact. And then this one is their Hot Cocoa Bronzer Highlighter Duo Compact. So the highlighters perform wonderfully and I love them so much. The bronzer is very sparkly and very dark. So let's see if I can get a swatch. Look at that. That is just too dark for my skin type and it is really hard to blend out. I used it all the month of December to figure out if I wanted to keep it or not, and it was just too much work to put in for what I wanted for this product. And then the highlighter, this highlighter blush duo, the highlighters, like, it works great. The blush, you have to work so hard to get it to show up on your skin. It's a beautiful color, but to dig in as much as I have to, and it only takes up half the pan, so you're risking getting the highlighter in there. It was just, once again, too much work when I have plenty of blushes that work effortlessly. So perhaps these can go to a better home. All right, now on to eyeshadows. So we have the Too Faced Natural Eyes in the old packaging. As you can tell, I've used this a lot. There's nothing wrong with it. I just have the updated collection that I think I got in like a BoxyCharm or something like that. So I figured that I would use that and pass this one on. Next is the Too Faced, actually this doesn't have a name. It's just one of their old Christmas packages. One of the shades is almost broken in this one. But I don't know if you are all familiar with this, but Too Faced, every Christmas they put out some type of packaging like this, and they're not known for the best quality when it comes in this packaging. And I used to buy every Christmas, I would buy the Too Faced collections, but as I have gotten more into the makeup and know what I want and what I like, I just don't use these as much as I would like to. This is the only one that I kept and I didn't end up using at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this on. Next is the Neon Huda Beauty, and I don't know if this is the pink or the orange one, but this is what it looks like. I think it's the orange one. And I don't wear neon colors as much as I want to be that cool girl and wear these. I just don't find myself wearing these. I think I may have swatched them, but I don't think I ever ended up using them. So as much as I want to keep this, I'm not using it. I'm going to pass it on. Next, we have Milani's Bold, I don't know why I said it like that, Milani's Bold Obsessions. It's really pretty. Actually, I don't know. Might end up keeping this one. I might end up actually giving this another chance. This is really pretty. I don't know why it looks... Let me see how it swatches. That swatched really nicely. I don't know if I have any of their other palettes. I might actually keep this one and give it another chance. I like that it's got these cool tones. It almost looks like each row is meant to be its own separate look. I might actually keep this and end up giving it another chance. So I will put that over here for now. Next oops, sorry. I'm trying to hold a few things in my lap right now, so that's why that just dropped. Next I have the Double Duty Beauty, Classic Courage from Tarte. It says she dreamed, she believed, and she succeeded. It's one of those, it's got a blush and then eyeshadows. I just never reach for this. It looks beautiful. I don't even think I've ever used that blush, let alone swatched it. So I can pass this on to someone who might enjoy it more because I just haven't been. Next we have the Milani Gilded Desires palette. This, I think I bought this off of Reddit, secondhand, because I think I had it and I broke it, and I didn't. I actually ended up, as someone else's used this because it wasn't me, and I just don't find the color story reaching out to me or anything like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on. And finally, for eyeshadows, we have the Tarte Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. This was a limited edition palette with Bunny, aka Graveyard Girl, and it looks beautiful. It looks great. I just, once again, don't find myself reaching for this. It's one of those, it's got a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, as well as the color story. I used to really watch her videos back in the day, and that's why I got this palette, but unfortunately I don't find myself using it, and since I've barely used it, I feel like someone else could give it some more love. And next we have lips. So I'm gonna try and go through this pretty quickly. But first we have the Too Faced Melted Mattes in the shades Melted Clover and Melted Clover 2. I don't know if I didn't see Melted Clover, which is this shade. It's very kind of purpley pink. And then Melted Clover 2 looks so pretty, but on me it's just too light and it makes me look, I don't know if gaunt is the right word, but it doesn't work well and it just ends up looking too light on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass these on. Very sad. Next I have these two Milani lipsticks. One is in the shade Matte Flirty and the other is in Dulce Caramello. Dulce Caramello could probably be used as a good like middle shade if you want to brighten up the lip or something like that. And then Matte Flirty is a berry shade. Honestly, these are so old, they're just gonna go in the trash because I don't know how long I've had them. I think I got these when I first got into makeup and I barely wore them, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss these. Next is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip in Bear With Me. Honestly, a gorgeous shade. I don't remember if it looked good on me or not, but like I said before in that other video, Physicians Formula is now considered, you know, in that cruelty-free gray area, and I just don't want to pan this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on. Next is the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil in Cranberry plus Pomegranate. It's not bad. I just don't like the smell of this one. It was very fake fruity and it just kind of made me a little bit nauseous. So I may try in a different, I liked the lip oil, I liked the formula, just wasn't a fan of the smell. So I may actually try this in a different smell slash shade if they have them. We'll see. Next is Bite Beauty's, oh, I can barely read that. Matte Cream Lip Crayon in Orchid. I don't know where Orchid came from. How do I get this off? There we go. Bright Purple. I don't know if this came in a set. I think it did. I will never wear this, ever. I have never touched it, so it's gonna be passed on. Next is Buxom's White Russian. I think this one is just gonna go straight in the trash because I think I've had it for a really long time. I think I had two and I kept one. So nothing bad about, it's really light. So it's great to go over a lipstick or something like that. I've just had this one for a while, so it's gonna go in the trash. Next is CoverGirl's Melting Pout in shade 125 Gel Yes. This is one of those, it's got a, what do you call it? I don't even, like a fuzzy tip, kind of like Too Faced's Melted Mattes. It goes on really, what's the, not choppy, what is the term? Patchy. It goes on really patchy. I just didn't like it. They don't even sell these anymore, so gonna go in the trash. This is a set of Anastasia, I think I was saying it wrong the whole last video. I think it's Anastasia Beverly Hills. This was their liquid lipstick set in these corally red shades. I have Spicy, Pastel Coral, Neon Coral, and Red Coral. All of these shades look terrible on me. I don't even have to try them on to look at that and realize these are going to make me look off color. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but when I put colors like this on, it gives me like a gray cast on my skin and it just does not look good. So I have never used these. I can pass them on to someone who will use them and love them. Next is Too Faced Peach Puff Diffused Matte Lip Color. I don't know what color, but it's one of those ones like I described earlier where it's got the puff, I guess, at the end and it colors your lips. Just doesn't look good on me. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on. Next we have NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. I think a friend suggested this one. It's for someone who can pull off these very nude colors. I think this would look good if you just put it in the center of your lip and spread it out a bit and did a little ombre look. I'm just not one of those people who can pull it off. Next is also from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is their matte lipstick in the color Petal. This is really pretty. I think it's just too pink on me. Little too pale. Someone else can love this. Passing it on. Let's see. Next we have Essence Matte 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 Lipstick. Too pinky for me. Doesn't look good. Passing it on. Next is Dose of Colors from their Minnie Mouse collection. It's called Ladies First. It's just not my color. It's like this corally pinky color. Doesn't look good on me, so passing it on. Now we have two Too Faced lipsticks, one in Wham, one in Mean Girls. This is Wham. As you can tell, it's very metallic-y. And then this is Mean Girls. not as metallic-y, but very pink. Both of them are not good lipstick shades on me. Honestly, these are something that came in a Christmas collection years ago, so instead of passing these on, I'm just gonna trash them. Next is Tarte's H2O Gloss. I don't know what color, oh, in Getaway. It's just very kind of metallic-y looking, and it doesn't look good. I'm not a fan of metallic colors, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it on. Next is Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in Bombshell. It's a really pretty color, but once again, it's just too light for me. I think it's once again one of those, maybe if you put a dark lip liner under it and then put this on top, it might look really good, just not for me. Okay, last for the lips, we have Marc Jacobs Whip It in his Enamored Lip Lacquer collection. This is just a really purple color. I think if this were, is this a lip gloss? Might be a lip gloss. This is just one of those things that I might wear every once in a while, but not on a day-to-day basis. I think it's okay to have one or two colors like this. I think I have something else like this, so I'm just gonna pass it on to someone who might get more use out of it. And then I did forget one last thing. It is a illuminating drop from AOA Studio. It's called Glow Baby in the shade Goddess. This is just too dark for me. So nothing wrong with it. I think I kept one of these in a different color that I want to try, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this to someone who maybe is a little bit more tan than I am. So that wraps up my declutter for January, and I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and come back for the next one. Bye!